Hey guys, and welcome to the introductory episode. Thank you so much for being patient with us. I know it took us forever to record it, but we wanted to make sure we had the right equipment. We are not normally podcasters. We don't know much about the equipment, but we got it figured out. My husband, Marcus, got it figured out.
Trying to become audio technicians on the fly.
So here we are, finally recording the introductory episode to our brand new podcast. It is a true crime podcast, and the name of it is Quality Time with True Crime. My name is Sam.
I'm Marcus.
And we are a happily married couple.
Mm-hmm.
And we wanted to do something to spend more time together. We wanted to indulge in my love of true crime and my husband's like of true crime. And the reason why we want to do the introductory episode instead of just straight banter in the first episode is we know some people don't like the banter at the beginning of podcasts sometimes. So we thought this would be easier, just a way for you guys to get a feel of who my husband and I are, why we started the True Crime Podcast, what you guys can expect from us, give you some information on our social media pages, and just basic things like that. You don't have to listen to this episode if you don't want to. It's literally just going to be us talking, introducing ourselves, things like that. So, who we are. We are, again, a happily married couple. We were both born in Florida. We are Florida natives. We now live in rural Georgia. Moved here about a year and a half ago.
Great place for serial killers to survive and thrive.
We do live in the middle of nowhere. We work full time, so please be patient with us while we're trying to figure out what we're doing here. And we are Star Wars fans. We were married on May 4th. Why we started a true crime podcast. Marcus, would you like to answer that one?
I mean, you like talking about it, and I basically let you do whatever you want.
He listens. He's a great listener, by the way. Don't settle, ladies. So what you can expect from our true crime podcast, we will cover certain things, homicides, serial killers, missing persons, unsolved cases, massacres, something Marcus is not too familiar with, which is like undecided. So like homicide, suicide, or accidental, which one was it? Spree killers. We did try to find another word for old-timey killers, because I do know that is a phrase that the morbid girls use. And if you ever...
Ancient.
Fossilized was another one. Please keep in mind that I am a true crime enthusiast, so I do listen to true crime podcasts. Generation Y will forever be my favorite true crime podcast. I also listen to Morbid, Once Upon a Crime, True Crime all the time. So if you ever hear me say things that they might say or things they might reference, it is because I'm a fan. I will always give credit to where credit's due. So just keep that little bit in mind. So we tried to find a different word for old-timey. Couldn't find one. So we will also cover old-timey murders. We would like feedback from you guys. We do have social media pages. We have Quality Time with True Crime at AOL.com, Yahoo.com, and Gmail.com.
Yes, we want to know what you guys want to hear. Maybe the format and the way you want to hear it, the way it's set up. We know what's entertaining to you. We want to provide what you want to listen to instead of what we feel you want to listen to. We also just want to get this information out there in the best possible way that we can, because like you said, we cover missing persons, and if we want to give these people some airtime so that it can maybe help the case in any way possible, we want to make sure that people are listening and that information is getting out. We're also going to have a YouTube page. I'm working on that. It'll probably be just audio. We're thinking about doing maybe some video episodes. Who knows when? We're, like I said, just dipping our toes into this. So it's a work in progress.
We also do have a Facebook page, Quality Time with True Crime. And I do have a TikTok, if that's your thing, and it is Sam True Crime. Again, feedback. Really want your guys' feedback. Just kind of tell us if we're doing something right, something wrong. You like this thing we do, you don't like it. Again, we listen to podcasts, but we'd like to know what you like. The reason why I think we started this true crime podcast, I digressed earlier, I apologize. I started it. I've been into true crime my entire life. If you know me personally, you know true crime is a massive passion of mine. Went to college for criminal justice. I remember being 7 years old, watching the O.J. Simpson trial. I really, really enjoy court trials. I did sit on Casey Anthony's trial. I sat in the courtroom next to Aphrodite Jones, for anyone who knows her, true crime person. And I've just always had a love and passion for it. I'm going to safely assume Law and Order SVU probably played a part in that, but, typical.
I'm going to name drop John Benet Ramsey because I don't know much of the serial killers, missing persons, and whatnot. I know the high profile cases, but I'm definitely curious about the not so mainstream, I guess, for lack of a better term, of the cases that are out there.
So we will cover cases. Hopefully Marcus will hear a little bit about some cases, or we'll be able to give him new information he hasn't heard. So, people have told us we're really great together. I mean, we are really great together. We don't need people to tell us that, but he and I have a lot of fun together. He is my best friend. I'm his best friend, right there.
Yeah, yes.
And just thought it was a cool way to spend time. I'm constantly reading. I love reading. That's a big passion of mine. Read a lot of true crime. So I figured, why not talk to people about it? I talked to my husband about it, and why not talk to others about it? So we'll see how it goes. We appreciate you guys listening. Hopefully we gave you enough about what we want to do. And if you have any questions, please email us, or you can't tweet us because we don't do.
Yeah, we don't do Twitter.
We don't do the tweeter.
Message us on any of these platforms that we've given you. Like I said, anything you want to know, you want to tell us about, you want us to cover, all of it. Tell us.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.